I'm just gonna do a couple bits. Like, my dad's not racist, but he's thanks, Sean. My dad's not racist, but he is from Oshawa, just like me. And like, I don't know. Okay, this is what I mean by he's not racist. I like having movie nights with my dad, but anytime I suggest a movie, like I tried to get him to watch Dead Presidents, and then Fridays and House Party, and every time I did this, he would always just go, ah. See, that's not racist. That's just a dad noise, you know? Where he's just like, ah, yeah. And then we were gonna watch this movie, Sinners. It's about basically what he said to me was, do you have to be black to understand this? I'm like, what? No. And he goes, well, what's it about? I'm like, it's about vampires. He's like, oh, I understand vampires. I'm like, does that mean you don't understand black people? And he's like, well, alright, so like if a vampire bites you, you turn into a vampire. What happens when a black person bites you? I'm like, how many black people are biting you? What's happening in your life? You know? So it's always good to catch up with Dad. You know? He's fun. I like movies a lot. Like, I know this is an old movie, but I want to talk about it now. Poltergeist. You guys remember Poltergeist? The little girl goes into the TV and comes out all gooey with ectoplasm and shit. In that movie, the little boy gets attacked by a tree. Like, he's in his room and the tree's just like, "Brr!" and like grabs him and tries to eat him and shit. That kid's got so much therapy now. Like, he survived in the film, but like as he grows up and they're like, hey, do you want to like go hiking? He's like, fuck trees, man, no! Trees eat you! He's like, what? Okay, shit. Like, his buddies are like, he walks past environmentalists where they're like, save the trees, and he's like, trees are evil, fuck you, you know? That's that whole bit, is that little boy doesn't like trees. Alright, moving on. Have you ever come so well that you thought you killed somebody? No, just me? Okay, I was, here's the story. I was hooking up with this gal, you know, and she was great, and we were drinking a Screwball whiskey. It's peanut butter whiskey. It's delicious, and it just tastes like Reese's peanut butter cups. It's great. You can just chug that shit and pass out. But me and her, we were drinking it, you know, I was like pouring it in her mouth. She's like lying down on my floor, and everything's sticky, including my pants. And then we go have a shower together, and you know when you like come so hard that you like lose your balance? Like, have you guys been there? Sean, you've been there, right? Where you're fucking a girl so good, where you lose the balance in your legs, where you're like, oh God, like you have to hold on to anything in the room, you know? I was in a stand-up shower, so I had to hold on, and I was doing this. I was like, oh God. And then I saw her eyes roll back into her head.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm doing a good job. All right, this is fucking epic. And then she fell out of my shower.
Oh.
She fell out of my shower. She did a somersault. She hit her head. I was freaked out. I was like, oh my God. Because this girl, she has seizures. Not like the fun mosh pit seizures where you're like, ah! You know, it's more of just the pass out, boom, seizure. So I thought that's what happened. I was like, oh my God. And then she hit her head and I was like, oh no, don't be dead. Because I'm naked, she's covered in a lot of me. And like, you can't not explain that to the police, you know? And they're like, okay, so where does she live? Etobicoke. Where was she? Oshawa. It's far away from home. I know. And like, how did she die? Well, she fell out of the shower. Like, that doesn't make any sense. How did she get cum on her? Well, that was while she was falling. You know, like, I don't think, by the way, I don't think I'd be good in prison. You know, I have the body of a prison bitch. You know, that's kind of what my stepdad calls me, but that's fine. Yeah, and I also have I have a tattoo of a rat, actually. It's on my arm, and that's not the type of tattoo you want in prison. Not when you look like me. Because it's something when, like, you know, they're getting after you, they're like, you little bitch, pussy. You know, like, I'm fine with that dirty talk while they're getting me in prison. But like, if you're calling me something I'm not, where it's like, you dirty rat, I'm like, I didn't say anything. Stop it. You know, like that. It's just a whole violent scenario all in one. All right, that's good. That's good. I'm glad I'm working that out. How much more time do I got? 2 minutes? All right. I'll tell you this real quick story. It was the most embarrassing time in my life. I was an umpire. And when I was an umpire, my dad, I was like a little kid being an ump. And my dad picked me up and he's like, all right, we got to get you to the game. You got to ump these kids. And I'm like, don't say it like that. Don't say ump these kids. So we're on the field, I'm umping these kids, and my stomach drops, just goes boom. And you've had IBS before, right? No, okay, basically what I had to do was I ate McDonald's too quickly, and like so quickly where I drank the fries. Have you ever drank the food where you're just like, ah, was that the Happy Meal toy or the burger? Ah, and then run out onto the field, and then my stomach drops, and I just had to run 3 or 4 soccer fields to a little, because it was Oshawa, the little clubhouse had bars on it, so I had to run up to the barred windows, knock on that, and be like, let me in, man! And the dude, he peeks his head out like this much, just that much. He was bald. I don't know why that bothers me, but it does. And he was like, no, the members only. And I'm like, fuck you, no, I'm an umpire. And so I just had to shit on the side of the wall. Have you ever had to shit in public?
No.
No, really? I do it all the time. I don't know why you're not. You got to live your life better, Sean. But because where this clubhouse was, there was no back of the building. There's a back of the building here. You can go out the back, and there's like an alleyway, and it's nice, and you can shit properly. But where this was, it was just daylight, jungle gym, houses, children, the ball game I was umping, and I exploded like a Starbucks coffee all over this wall. And I didn't know how to shit in public back then. I do now. I do. I'm good now. And when I shit, I felt this weight in the back of my pants. And I realized I didn't pull them down far enough. And so my dad came up to me and he was like, hey there, buddy. Can you keep umping the game? And I'm like, no, are you kidding? No, ugh! And so he was like, well, I talked to the coaches. They want their money back. And the two $20 bills were in the back pocket, so I had to just be like, here you go. And my dad, I saw him and he was like, ooh, no. But thankfully, he always has gloves and rope in his car for some reason. So he was like, hey, this comes in handy now. And he puts on the gloves and he's like, all right. And I saw him walk over to 2 grown men and just drop 2 shitty covered 20s just in a dusty field, and they just fell. And I feel like that should mean something in life, just 2 shit covered 20s falling in a field. But I don't know yet, I feel like that's going to be like the name of a special or something. I don't know. It's like a metaphor for life, 2 shit covered 20s. Okay, good night.
Oh yeah, there you go. Who let the dogs out? There we go. Look at that cute one back there. No, I'm not talking about you, dear. The other.